In the glittering chaos of Hollywood premieres, where spotlights cast long shadows over whispered scandals, Ariana Grande and Ethan Slater emerged as a beacon of solidarity. Their recent appearance together at the New York premiere of Wicked, For Good, a cinematic milestone set for release on November 21st, served as a resounding rebuttal to the swirling breakup speculations that had plagued their romance. Hand in hand, or at least shoulder to shoulder in animated conversation, the couple exuded an effortless warmth that spoke volumes. Smiles exchanged under the flashbulbs weren't performative. They were a quiet affirmation of endurance amid the storm of public scrutiny. For Grande and Slater, this outing wasn't merely red carpet fodder. It was a declaration of commitment in a narrative often twisted by tabloid tides. To contextualize this moment, one must rewind to the serendipitous spark that ignited their love story. It was on the enchanted sets of Wicked, the long-awaited adaptation of the Broadway musical that reimagines the Witches of Oz, where paths crossed in July 2023. Grande, embodying the iconic Glinda with her ethereal vocals and bubbly charisma, found a kindred spirit in Slater, who stepped into the shoes of Bach, the Tin Man with a heart of gold. The production, helmed by director John M. Chu and co-starring Cynthia Erivo as Elphaba, demanded not just talent but vulnerability, a chemistry that apparently bled off-screen. What began as professional synergy blossomed into something deeper, a romance born from shared rehearsals, late-night script reads, and the magic of make-believe worlds. Yet, no fairy tale unfolds without dragons. When their relationship surfaced publicly, it collided headfirst with personal upheavals. Grande, at 32, had only recently parted ways from her marriage to real estate agent Dalton Gomez, a union that had seemed a grounding counterpoint to her whirlwind career. The divorce, finalized amid her deep dive into Wicked preparations, left her navigating emotional waters under a microscope. Slater, 33, was entangled in his own dissolution, a marriage to childhood sweetheart Lily J., with whom he shares a 3-year-old son. The timing drew ire, with headlines branding it a homewrecker saga. Jay's poignant essay in The Cut detailed her sense of betrayal, blindsided by the affair's exposure and the sudden public downfall of her family, adding layers of human tragedy to the gossip mill. The backlash was swift and searing. Social media erupted with memes, think pieces, and fan factionalism, pitting Grande's loyal Arianators against skeptics who questioned her choices. Slater, previously known for voicing SpongeBob SquarePants in the Broadway musical, found his wholesome image tarnished overnight. Couples therapy became tabloid speculation, every airport sighting dissected for tales of turmoil. By October, insiders whispered of an on and off dynamic, suggesting the pressures of fame and co-parenting had frayed the edges. Months without joint photos, last seen together in April at a Little Shop of Horrors preview, fueled the fire. Even subtle gestures, like Slater's Instagram congrats on Grande's 2025 VMAs triumphs, were parsed as platonic politeness rather than passion. Enter the Wicked For Good premiere, a glittering rebuttal staged in the heart of New York, the city that birthed Broadway's legacy. Dressed in confections of tulle and sparkle, Grande in a gown evoking Glinda's bubble, Slater in tailored elegance. They didn't just pose, they conversed, laughed, and lingered. This wasn't coerced proximity for promotion, it was partnership on display. Throughout the film's press tour, a whirlwind of Golden Globes glamour, BAFTA bows, Oscar nods, and Palm Springs accolades, they'd maintained a low-key alliance, supporting via likes and cryptic posts. But here, amid the emerald greens and ruby reds of the event, the facade cracked open to reveal genuine glee. Slater's October GQ interview had already laid groundwork for this thaw. Praising Grande as Ari's Ari and she's amazing, he marveled at her comedic timing, vocal versatility, a voice that can do anything, an outright genius. It was the kind of unvarnished adoration that cuts through cynicism, reminding observers that behind the headlines are two artists bonded by craft. Grande, whose discography spans bubblegum pop, Thank You Next, to introspective R&B positions, has always worn her heart on her sleeve, literally in tattoos and lyrics. Slater, with his theater-honed earnestness, complements this, offering stability in a life of spotlights. The implications of their united front ripple wider. In an industry rife with fleeting flings, their persistence challenges the narrative of doomed showmuse romances. Sources once hinting at shelved marriage talks now seem outdated. This outing whispers of recommitment. For Wicked, timing is poetic. The film itself explores unlikely bonds, Glinda and Elphaba's friendship defying societal scorn, mirroring Grande and Slater's real-life defiance. As the two-part saga concludes with For Good, themes of legacy and love lost and found resonate personally. Grande's portrayal, infused with her own vulnerabilities, post-Manchester bombing resilience, family losses, elevates the role while Slater's Bach adds poignant heart.